I guess you can safely put this under the category of baby's first isekai. When you really think about it, it's not very great, but nor is it very bad. It's in the middle. It's maybe because all my years of watching anime, aka also isekai, I've always grown a certain taste and standard of what I like to watch. So when I see something where I believe it could go a better direction and doesn't go that way, I seem to have those expectations, which I shouldn't always have. But anyways, despite my criticisms, and I have a lot of criticisms for this show, I still enjoyed it nonetheless. A lot of things I question why they did this or why they didn't do that. Nothing much I can do about it. It's been said and done. And especially towards the end, where they sneak peeked the 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 next arc, the flying castle arc, which is in my opinion my if not the best arc so far that I've been reading in the manga. And and the others are great too, especially the twin arc when she meets the royal twins. But this one so far is my favorite. So that's the only reason why I am hoping, praying that we do get season two because of how amazing this arc's going to be. It's gonna be awesome. You know, discovering the lore of that castle, what went down there, what's still going on, and how they face the challenge ahead. And of course, Fran making another lifetime friend. So, please make me a season two, and I will talk about it nonetheless because it's that much of a good story. I enjoy it. Puts Fran into nature. So even when she does have the sword teacher alongside of her, it shows her even then it won't be enough. Because there are some things even teacher himself can't handle. So there's that. Now, let's get into the actual, the plot of this final episode. And things have been leading up to Amanda and what she's been so attached to Fran. She had children all the time with her, making an orphanage, raising them. But for some reason, she was so attached to Fran. And it's because at the end reveal, it shows that she once raised Fran's parents in a way. She raised them. She didn't believe that the life of adventuring and being in danger was meant for them, so she didn't bother teaching them. But that ended up having them being killed in a way. In a way, I think she was right. She was right. Think about it. Imagine if the sword didn't pop up in Fran's life. Imagine that. Just think about it for a second. Her parents died. She got sold into slavery. And the sword don't exist. And they were attacked. Because they were attacked, Fran would have died right then and there. So not only she would find out that the two children she raised died, but their daughter was put into slavery, then was killed by an ambush of monsters. Imagine how heartbroken, how traumatized Amanda would have been if that was the case. Because let's say that was Fran's true fate, was to die there. A poor, sad, miserable life where she had no taste of happiness, only of her parents. But what I said way back in the earlier reviews, her parents weren't very wise, and I'll bring it up just in case. Um, they themselves brought Fran along with them in her journey. In a way, why would you bring your baby child, with you on your venture to evolve? Is very not very responsible of you, not very parent-like. So because of that, I never really always spoiled my mind and my thoughts of how I perceived Fran's parents. In a way, they were obsessed of becoming strong, evolving. And speaking of evolving, have you seen anyone in this show evolve? I think one other thing I've been questioning, but even after I'm reading the books, I've yet to see someone else who has evolved. She's saying how there hasn't been a black cat to evolve, but they haven't showed you any other creature that's ever evolved either. So, what is evolving? It makes no sense to me. So I've been wondering about that for a while now. But nonetheless, we have yet to see this evolving anywhere. They already have leveling up, so clearly they have a when do they evolve? Well, when they reach, please don't tell me to be cliche, like when you reach level 99. Like, please don't let that be the case. If that is the case, my goodness, that's just so cliche. But anyways, um, I'm not even going to talk about, them fighting a spider. The spider wasn't really much of a threat in the first place. It wasn't as strong as the greater demon that they fought in the previous dungeon and stuff, as I said before. That point that Amanda just completely one-shotted it when she had a chance to. But of course, spoiled Fran's moved for a while. She wanted that crystal for her teacher, of course. And when she called her Amanda, Amanda and Mama, is I guess her parents had this thing of fusing names together. So I guess Fran's parents fused their name together as well to create her name, Fran, which is sweet and nice. But seriously, they should have not took their child with them. They should have left their child with Amanda. None of this would have happened. Sure, they want to go off and do their adventuring, sure. But don't take your child with you. Have them, have Amanda could have raised it while you go adventuring and y'all come back every now and then. Something. I'm sorry, people. I can't let that go. I can't. It's something in me like, dude, this is very irresponsible. Imagine the parents are dead and they're seeing in the afterlife, seeing what's going on in the real world, and they see the consequences of their actions, seeing what happens when they brought their child with them. Not only did they die, but their child got into slavery, and then their child dies. If the sword was not existing in that world, there's a lot of terrible things would have happened to our main characters in a lot of isekai series if it wasn't for the main character being isekai into that said world. So, you can say most isekai characters are blessings to those who were doomed to have a miserable fates, in a way. So, there goes that. Now, with that being said, she seems to gain respect and value with everyone within the town and the guild. Heck, even the dwarf is going off to where she's going to set up shop and everything. So it's going nice and smoothly. Besides that, I think that's all I got to talk about, really. The other characters, only besides the guy with the spear, was really worth mentioning. Everybody else, not so much. Like I said, this is definitely a beginner's guide to isekai in a way. Definitely a first step. So if you want to show someone who wants to get into isekai, this is one of the better ones to show them. It's not ecchi, but it's good action. It has a feel good moment to it. It has some good music, good animation, in a way. So it's not bad, but not good either. It's just okay. And I think that's enough for some people for them to enjoy this, because you could always show them Another World by smartphone, or how about Evolutionary Fruit? Oh God! Or of course, Wise Man's Grandchild. Oh, I will never forget the day when I trashed on that anime. I need to trash on another isekai. I need to find another isekai to trash on because it's been too long, and they've been getting away with it for far too long now. I also ran a trash on the Ace Sun. That too was god awful. And I think there's another one I need to trash on too, because I think that one's getting in season 2. How dare it? How dare it? So I think I'm gonna. There's more isekais that are coming out too. So who knows? I might review them, or I might just make rants and just trash on them all the way. In fact, there's one I do want to trash on. So probably Friday or Saturday, I will trash on that sad anime. Ooh, it's really good. I have to rewatch it though. Yes, I have to sadly rewatch it so I remember some things about it. It's been far too long. and when I do rewatch it, I will trash on it. So stay tuned, people. There's plenty more Isekai to come. If you wish to see more Isekai from me, like, comment, subscribe, of course, hit that bell icon to have the background on anime. Signing out.